Welcome to the start of my Let's Play for Forsaken Isle. I suppose it's time to check out this game, though it is a first-time project from what the developer said, though I can't remember how to pronounce their handle, really. But it's about three heroes embarking on an adventure to stop a warlock, so it's a pretty standard story. I don't think it's going to be particularly long. I have to wonder how helpful a dancer would really be in a situation like this. I'm guessing they do buffs, sort of like a troubadour in the Etrian Odyssey series. About the only reason I can think of to bring along a dancer, if they have all the healing skills and stat buffs like bravery and whatnot. Okay, let's see what you got. Okay. Well, of course they never return. That's why they sent us. Because we're tried and tested heroes, I'm sure. Oh, come on. We all know we're going to be level 1. But at least he's giving you the whole blah blah stuff in the most sarcastic way possible. It makes it a bit more tolerable, you know? To be honest, I don't know why these two items exist. Because I was playing around with this game a bit earlier, and you can use the tonics and spirit brews outside of battle as well. And let's face it, this is 25 for 10 in comparison to 10 for 8. There's just not enough of a difference to really matter. In fact, this is obviously superior. Same thing with the poultice herbs. It does 15 HP outside of battle, but you can still use a tonic outside of battle and get 50% of your health back. There's no reason why you would not use a tonic in this game, like, period. Not unless you had access to an even better healing item. That was just as cheap. Well, let's go this way. The other room I found out after messing around with this place first was that you have to knock out a flame. I actually found that out in the oddest order, I suppose. I solved the puzzle before I even realized there was a puzzle to be solved. It happens. Sometimes you just get lucky and go down the right path. Though it sort of sucks trying to beat these things into submission. I really need some better weapons for that. But we aren't going to get access to anything better until after we clear out the major bosses, I suppose you can argue. Of course, not only does this game have touch encounters, it also has random encounters, which sort of baffles my mind, to be honest. It's not unheard of for a game to possess both, it's just highly unusual. I really just don't get why it exists in this case. But whatever. I'd honestly suggest sort of power leveling up here a bit anyway. But not too much. Spend too much time in here, it'd probably get boring. And most of the enemies are not exactly the most generous types when it comes to items. Usually giving you antidotes instead of tonics, which would be far more useful. You've lost enough HP to make it worthwhile. Okay. Some slimes, great. I'm guessing that they're gonna be really irritating. Because slimes can be annoying in games when they get together in large groups, but these guys also know poison. It doesn't always hit, but poison can be the death of your characters in games like this because it never seems to cure itself. The problem is it's easy to buy here, considering it's available for a whole 10 coins. You have a near endless supply of this stuff if you're willing to spend a little time grinding for it. And you probably would, just to make the game easier, so you can constantly spam, like, Paralyze and other such skills as much as you want when you're actually trying to advance the story. Okay, I'll take my chances. I guess this is sort of a mid-boss. We're gonna face off against a trio of ghouls, but since we have to get through here, we're gonna have to force our way through at some point anyway. Okay. Maybe a bit wasted, but whatever. I'm trying to hold off on using the tonics right now because there's actually a healing spring right on the other side of this place. So if I can hold off, I can just heal for free. And that's always a plus. It's one of the things I love taking advantage of in like Breath of Fire 2 and stuff too. Just standing there, healing spring, running back and forth as I slowly gain, you know, levels. It's cheap, but it's definitely a working strategy if you want to gain a lot of levels and not have to constantly leave to go heal yourself in inns. If you have enough patience for it. What's our stats anyway? 58, huh? Well, that takes care of one. Though it seems odd, Zeke usually doesn't get too many critical attacks, so he's always being like outpaced by the other party members in terms of damage output. It's really weird. You wouldn't think a warrior would have a problem doing that. But it's a bit disappointing there's nothing written on the graves here. It's always cool when you see something like that. It adds lore, you know? And it's always nice to see it. Probably gonna want to level up for the first boss fight, though. Of course, you can run into warhounds out here, and they can be a real pain in the butt. Ah, darn it. Well, I'll do it anyway. Mend wounds, attack, thunderbolt. Good. Darn, that was harder than it needed to be. And why is it always freaking antidotes from those guys, practically? They don't specialize in poison or anything, so it's a bit weird. Honestly, I should probably fall back to the spring. That way I can restore my MP, because we're going to need it for the upcoming fight. Well, at least it's focusing its poison all on the same target, I guess. That's always a plus. That also makes the AI look a bit dumb, but I don't know if there's anything the developer can really do to help that situation. Of course, these guys can spam fireballs too to make them extra annoying. But I think usually only the first one spams the fireballs for whatever reason. Oh, there it goes. Well, hopefully we can take out before it breathes any more fire, because I really don't want to get hit by it. Well, it's going to come in handy. Okay. Well, now we've been healed, we need to just make our way back to that underground area. Just right past the enemies. And down to the world below. Where there's an obvious torch, and we're going to have to get past this three-headed fiendish dog. Well, of course we're going to have to force our way past it. Oddly enough, this thing's not immune to paralyze, so you can just run up and beat the crap out of it after you do that to it. Makes life really simple. But I suppose that's usually the name of the game in a game like this, to use status effects and stuff to your advantage to overpower the enemy while they're helpless. I'll take the bandana, though. Okay, let's get out of here. That'll take care of the torch in another room we haven't even visited yet. Okay. Now to do a little MP recovery. Yeah, I know, we didn't use up much, but the spring's right there and I'm walking right past it. It's hard to just ignore it when it's free MP. Sure, it's only plus 10, but I can still use it. Great, failed. Well, straight up attacks then. Good, I'm not the only one with a failure tonight then. I guess technically it's more like morning right now. Then why do the enemies that poison you, drop tonics, and the ones that beat the crap out of you drop antidotes? It's a bit unusual. Yep. Well, if you want the clue for this, it's right here. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't even allow you to read it after you've picked up the key, I guess. Barbarian warrior, the sickly green skin, huh? Probably some sort of zombie. That was once a hero, but is now pure unadulterated evil. As far as my advice goes, don't bother with Ghost Bramble. It doesn't seem to work on this enemy, so just spam Thunderbolt. And of course, keep your party members alive if you can. That's always good advice. That's a new one. Well, let's see it. Okay. Come on, just beat the submission. Well, that was exhausting. Well, now he's free to take his first steps into the afterlife, because we beat the crap out of him. Well, we obtained the key amulet at least. Whatever, I mean, probably gonna want to head out and go talk to the merchant anyway after we get this unlocked. Good, taken care of. I guess the merchant has some advice for us, or new stuff. I mean, I imagine that's what happens every time you advance. You get more equipment you can buy. No, you're probably right. A bit torn on that decision, somewhat. Okay. Optimize, change. I'll take the guaranteed +3 to my offense. And she's got now a chain whip. That's always cool. Well, I think I'm gonna stop here for now. I might want to grind out some more cash for, you know, some more valuable items. Especially MP recovery items. And some tonics, but mostly MP recovery, because if I can get myself back 25 hit points, I can easily heal back my party members. Probably cheaper than getting a bunch of tonics anyway, to be honest. Until next time, then. See ya.